good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're from. Today I'm going to be introducing the product that I would like to refer to as the Kinetic system. It can also be known as an activity system. I would really like to know where the fucking thing's at. There it is. The primary purpose of this system is to detect motion and place it into a variable. For right now, it's just float. And what you can do with this float is you can attach it to other things that you put on your avatar and have your avatar do things based on how active you are or not active at all. The way it works is there is a series of contacts all over the avatar. So there's one on my head, there's one on my chest, there's one on my hips, and then there's one on each hand. And as I move them around, you can see they can occasionally click green. What that does is it ticks up my it checks for activity. My system checks for activity like every second, I believe, and every time it detects activity within every second, it's going to add to that variable that I announce. And then once I slow down and stop moving, the variable will start going down. So if I'm not active for a while, it can go all the way down to 0. But if I'm extremely active and moving around, then it can go all the way back up to 1. So although it does work on these contacts, it also works on a series of velocity X, Y, and Z parameters. So basically, as you move around, depending on how fast you move, it will also add to that parameter. So it's not just the contact system doing all the work. It's also just how you're moving your avatar, and that kind of prevents like certain like glitches and hiccups. Like if you're moving around a lot, but you're like me, you just move around and you're just like really, really still. You just kind of stand in place. The contacts are not going to pick up much, and while your activity score is going to go down, even though you're moving around. That's what the velocity parameters are for. Drift. Okay, cool. I have drift now. That's fantastic. So they're there, so that way you're actually being counted for being active, even though you're not technically being active. But hey. So the way you install this package is relatively simple, actually. Just like my Wings contact system, it features a VRC Fury addition to it. All you gotta do is drag the prefab onto your, and then you have to add the parameter, the synced parameter into your parameter list, I believe, and then you can add onto it from there. Because without putting the parameter into your parameter list, it's you're not gonna have anything to add on to. It's not gonna be very fun. And one other thing that I should mention, there is 2 parameters that look identical. There is, I believe, activity and activity driver. I say I believe because I'm looking at them, but I can't really see the full name. One of them is the driver. The driver is responsible for all the addition and subtraction being done on your local machine. So basically, when you're moving around, it's adding to that score. When you're not moving as much, it's subtracting from the score over time. It's doing all that on the driver parameter. The driver parameter you do not want to use because it's only local to your machine only. That is what the activity parameter is for. The activity parameter, it is literally just the driver parameter, but it has been synced to your machine as well as every other machine on the network that you're in. So use activity, not activity driver. This avatar will be available in my world for you to test and kind of see for yourself how the system actually works. That will be linked in the description of this video. And I believe that checks off everything on my list. So, just a quick recap. When you get this system, you are just going to get a very simple Unity package with a prefab, a couple control, or I don't know if it's a couple or if it's just one. I think it's just one for right now. As well as all your animations and everything you need, all within that Unity package. And once you import that package, like I said, just drag the prefab onto your avatar and then just add the parameter that we talked about onto your parameter list. So that way you can add on to it if you would like. With that being said, I really hope you enjoy working with this product. I had a lot of fun making it, and I hope y'all have a fun using it as well. Until next time, I'll see y'all later. Peace!